Welcome to the Valt Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators.
Hello.
Good to see everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, my name is Shaun, and this week we are, of course, joined by our regular host,
Vijay. How's it going?
Hello.
That's
and
Robert.
me, how's it going? Joe.
And me.
Great seeing you, gentlemen.
Good to see you.
It's been a
Great
minute.
show planned for today.
Yeah.
Joe, what do we have going on?
So this week's question of the day: what is the worst automotive moment that has happened in your life? Go.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
even see
man.
this question. I just went straight to marketplace.
That's an easy one for me. So my first car was an '83 Firebird, which I had nothing but problems with. But I remember there were two moments with it. So driving with my grandmother, like coming across San Pablo Avenue, and all of a sudden the ball joint just completely coming out, and it just hitting the ground. With my grandmother, yeah, on the what's the
Whatever
axle?
it's called.
Whatever it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And dude scared the shit out of my grandmother. So that was number one.
And stop or just kept going.
No. I literally stopped.
Yeah.
Pulled right over in front of the police station and stopped. Second time, same car coming off the freeway. Oh man, this dog got three times.
Were you with your grandma again?
No, solo. So I remember shifting into second gear and the what is it, the lever or whatever coming
The
complete,
shifter?
the shifter coming out of my hand
The shifter.
from the transmission.
like the shifter itself.
The rod.
the
pulls
the
out the
rod. The
transmission.
rod. I was trying to not say the rod or the crank, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. Just
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Were you in gear? Did it stay in gear?
Definitely, it was in gear.
So at least you know, second
I didn't
gear.
die.
At least the transmission didn't break. It's just the
Yeah.
shifter.
Yeah. But terrible.
What's your third
Terrible.
one? You said you had three of them.
Oh,
With the same car?
Same car, bro.
What was the last thing?
The last one was, and this was actually the end of the car, coming off of the freeway.
I think I've heard this story.
and trying to make a left-hand turn and actually having the steering, tear away from the frame of the car. It's all unibody construction, literally coming off the freeway.
So you just went straight.
right here. So coming off of Albany exit and trying to make that left, and I hit the gas and went straight, and would have ended up in the rail yard.
It's like
How'd you?
Looney
So
Tunes-
you
Looney
clearly
Tunes
had
has-
brakes at least.
But yeah, and luckily I have the instincts of a
Yeah. It's like
Formula
such a
One
Looney
cat.
Tunes
Lewis
ass
Hamilton.
crash.
yeah.
I'm actually Lewis Hamilton's dad. So
So
Yeah, it's like reminds me of a F1 crash where the driver turned the wheel and both of the front tires
I've
flew
seen
off.
this. I've seen this.
And then
you
you-
just explode off.
And
the
he's
wheel.
still trying to steer
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like
yeah.
no
I saw
tires.
this. Into a
trying
wall,
to-
yeah. I don't have a story that bad.
Yeah, cars
Especially
have been
not three
just
in a
nice
row.
to me always. I don't know.
it's why I don't buy American cars.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Probably mine was I got T-boned in my Acura TL when I was in high school. That was probably the most traumatizing. It wasn't really that bad, but the car was totally bent the frame. There's a dude on his phone in like an old Honda Civic.
On the phone. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had any like really bad experiences.
Well, you drove off a cliff.
yeah, but that's like everybody knows about that.
Yeah, it's still probably pretty traumatizing.
I mean, okay, yeah, for those who don't know, I was on a rally the day of the COVID lockdown on a drive with some friends, and I was going a little bit too fast.
Trying to escape COVID.
Yeah, I was going a little bit too fast, and I slid off a hill up on Mount Tamalpais, about like 40-foot drop.
Wow.
That wasn't the worst thing in my life. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is in hindsight because the next thing I'm going to tell you is nothing. But in high school, my dad had a 1979 Cadillac DeVille, which is like not really him, but like he had the car because his parents had it, and it was like nostalgic for him. And I would drive it to school every so often for the meme because like my friends would be like, "What the hell are you driving?"
Why are you driving that? Yeah.
And it would do this thing if I got it into reverse and I backed it up fast enough and then put it in drive immediately, it would stall. And so I would do that all the time, every time I would leave
Just
school.
for fun?
Just because my dean would like get pissed off because I was like blocking traffic and stuff.
What?
Yeah, well, because I was on the sports teams and stuff, so my dean, and it was Del Sal, so
Yeah, yeah.
all they cared about was sports, so like
Yeah.
he kind of like was like, stupid,
So you
dumbass
just
kid.
stall the car in the middle of the lot.
Yeah, like every day, every time I used it. But there was one time
Did you
where
ever
like
tell your dad this?
no.
So you're telling him this right now.
Yeah, I mean, like the car's gone now, but there was one specific moment where I did
I've
that,
never heard this story.
and I backed up and I put it in drive and I stalled the car and it didn't turn on again. It wouldn't like crank over, and I'm like, oh, I killed the car, but it's just whatever, I guess. And so then all my friends had to like push it through the like the traffic line and into the street, and then eventually we got it started and I drove home. But like that was one of my most embarrassing moment because I was like, look at me,
Because it
I'm
was
cool.
like completely of your own volition.
Trying to be a clown, like just stalling in this car all the time. But yeah, nothing like Shaun's car, nothing like me falling off a cliff. But
Yeah.
I guess for some reason when I thought about this question, that's what I thought about. So
And actually, I take all those car experiences back. The worst one was my '89 Jeep Cherokee.
You had a
where-
Jeep?
I had a Jeep
That
Cherokee.
was your first mistake?
This is my last American car, where the freaking drive shaft broke on the freeway and almost came up through.
Oh, did it like bounce and hit the body?
Dude, it scared the crap out of me.
There's like stories of drive shafts breaking forward and like cars jackknifing. You ever heard of that?
Oh my god!
If it hits like a piece of road that's uneven or something,
Yeah.
and it like stops the car basically, and then drives up into the car and then jackknifes. I've seen a video of this. It's like the one video of the car hitting a tire or something on the highway.
So it was a
and
Kia
jackknifing.
Soul. It's a
Yeah.
Kia Soul.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
just-
Kia Soul.
yeah,
It just jumped.
dude.
yeah, it's like
20 feet in
like
the
20 feet over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want that. That's
Nice question, Joe. Way to bring up childhood trauma.
yeah.
Speaking of childhood trauma, who won the Formula One? This
What do you think?
last weekend. Who do you know? Who won? We'll find
Daniel
out.
Ricciardo.
Yeah, probably Ricardo. Ocon.
Yeah, it's Max. Toot.
This is
Oh yeah, he got a sponsor for throwing a bumper.
Yep.
I saw this.
He got a sponsor who sells bumpers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, he won with his car looking like that?
No, he
No, he
was
crashed.
taken
Oh.
out. He was
He
taken
threw a
out by
bumper at a
someone.
car, I think, that crashed him out.
Yeah.
And
He-
because he was pissed.
Yeah.
And then he got a sponsor that
Sells
manufactures bumpers because
Worth
he was
it.
throwing a bumper at somebody.
Worth it.
And their statement is like his racing passion is in line with our passion to sell.
So tell bumpers.
Wait, so who got this sponsorship?
The driver that threw the bumper at the other car.
The NASCAR guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He got a sponsorship from a bumper manufacturer.
that's awesome.
But it was like the other driver was actually still racing.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
Tossed the
It was an
bumper.
active
was like-
race and he threw the bumper. Find
No,
the
it
video.
was a
He-
safety car moment where they're like slowly going.
Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
full speed. He
Okay.
was just like getting around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, the fact that he was still on the track if he was racing it.
And they only fined him $5,000.
It's NASCAR. This is like the least NASCAR retaliation to happen
Yeah.
this year. In NASCAR.
Fist fight happens like twice a race.
Yeah.
For real. Like I was
Oh, yeah,
watching
here it
the Drive to Survive equivalent of NASCAR. Yeah, it's mainly fist fights.
Yeah, of course. You spilled my macchiato.
Oh shoot.
Look at his NASCAR going left.
Look at all those lefts.
Look at all the
There's a lot of lefts happening right now. It's kind of sick, honestly. They're making it.
hundreds.
Danny Hamlin.
Oh, come on. Why is this video so damn long? I don't actually want to see the race.
Oh.
Oh wait,
God. Dang it.
Dang it, Joe.
Oh.
wait,
We
what?
didn't even show anything. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. There.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
jeez. Is he dead? Or are you watching?
No, he
someone?
threw a
No,
bumper
he's
at
fine.
somebody, so he's chilling.
How,
It's
dude,
fine.
how-
So crazy.
That's a lot of sparks.
It's all part
that's
of the.
crazy.
It's on fire.
Safety in NASCAR is
It's on fire.
Let's go. Yeah, modern race car safety is actually unbelievable.
Yeah.
The crashes some of these guys.
Like you're more likely to die on a road accident on the
Oh,
way to
yeah,
the
I
racetrack.
believe it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
shoot.
my God.
That looks like gas.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Is he going to throw the bumper?
Eventually, he'll throw the bumper.
Is he still in there? Maybe we're not going to see him throw the bumper.
Come on.
Oh my
All
god.
right, well, he threw a bumper.
Maybe this is
Okay,
just
well, he
an
threw a bumper. Yeah.
It's
That's
just an
right.
incident.
The magic of editing.
Just an incident.
Yeah, just an incident.
But for those who were confused, Max Verstappen did win the Formula One.
Yes.
I knew it.
Another news: the new M5 wagon is coming and being unveiled to us. I guess
I
it's
think
coming
this
to
has
the
been
US.
announced for a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been a thing for a little bit.
Yeah, they were like going back and forth on this. Like some PR guy said yes, and then someone else said no. Yeah.
So that's cool. It'll be humongous. Probably has like 650
I still
horsepower.
want one. I really want one.
They're cool.
I think I'd rather have the 3 Series.
Yeah. I want the M3
Are they going
wagon.
to sell the M3 wagon here?
No.
No.
No
Yeah,
way.
So that's the only one. We
I
can
want the
get.
green M3 wagon.
It's probably. Do you think it's just being sold here as a competitor for the RS6?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
There'll be 7 sold.
Yeah. Maybe like 100 max or something.
It's too bad. I want one.
So that's cool. We'll probably see a few of them. Probably like
What-
$280,000
Yeah,
something.
same what's the price on it.
Probably
MSRP.
insanely expensive.
It's probably going to be
140,
80.
150.
Well, the sales are not great right now. So
Yeah. I'd imagine it'd be over 120 though.
what was the RS6
Crazy.
MSRP? Like 105 or 110?
I think it was like 106, something like that. Basic, but you couldn't get anything like that.
Unless if
Isn't it
less,
crazy? The R8's original MSRP was like 108.
Yeah. The V8 manual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in cheaper news, the cheap Tesla Model what is this
Two.
called?
Oh,
Model
used-
2.
yeah.
The compact.
Not happening anymore.
They're working on a $25,000 car with FSD capability, but they're supposedly going to scan that and pivot to full self-driving taxis, which they're going to announce on August 8th. They'll reveal a steeringless, driverless taxi.
No
So in
steering
lieu
wheel?
of the cheap
That's
car.
what he's saying, but who knows?
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's like a Waymo competitor.
yeah.
That's not
And
gonna
he
happen.
said it's going to be cheaper than public transport to ride in those taxis.
We'll see. That probably won't happen.
I think we just need better public transport. But
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tesla's been like, can't get right as of late. Like, it seems like nothing they can do.
Yeah,
I mean, the
EV
Cybertruck got them so much visibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of distraction for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't. I have no idea how Tesla's doing as a business, but
Yeah,
I mean, the
I'm
whole
sure.
EV market is struggling. Like, it's not meeting
yeah, I
projections.
saw it. Was it Ford that is pausing?
Yeah,
new
they're bringing
EV
back
manufacturing
hybrids.
And they're
To
going
bring back
all in on
hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most manufacturers are doing that right now.
Yeah, like
Meanwhile-
meanwhile, Toyota being a Chad selling all the PHEVs.
Yeah, they've all. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dodge is like, we're all in.
Yeah. Poor Dodge.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at a Tudor.
Yeah. So
The
Tudor,
better version of my watch.
a bunch of different watch company. I mean, there is this like big watch. I don't know what it's called, Watches and Wonders or something, where every manufacturer unveils their new things. Grand Seiko came out with some amazing stuff. Tudor was like the winner of the entire day and came out with this, which is a
everybody
Black Bay
was
58
excited
GMT, which is Robert's watch,
but better.
but smaller, thinner.
every way.
Yeah, it's just like it's like it's an updated version of.
But
the
they
watch.
did black. Why did they go black? Is that just because they wanted to differentiate from the Pepsi?
I think they just that's just probably
bit
their
more
choice.
classy.
You know, it looks a little bit more vintage as a
I
black.
just don't know why they faux patina the numbers and everything.
Well,
I hate
the
that.
original Black Bay 58 is faux patina also.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like that. I wish they would just make it ceramic. And
Yeah.
so it would
$4,600 is it
right.
seems,
The ceramic stuff will stain over time.
Yeah, but this is not ceramic. This
Yeah.
is painted.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, ceramic is like patina proof, so it's always shiny.
Oh, ceramic is patina proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, but unless it's like a done wrong. But yeah. So this would be cool. $4,600 is a lot of money for a Tudor though. So,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say there's so many other watches that have been unveiled. But
Just wait a year. You'll be
Uh,
able to buy one for like 3,200.
yeah, yeah.
Isn't that market still coming down pretty aggressively?
Watches.
Yeah.
The watch market is down for
Yeah.
sure.
But it also
like
just
Rolex
depends
and
on the
stuff.
watch.
Yeah, especially Rolex. Like Rolex is down.
Yeah.
Even like vintage ones are down.
That's
But,
good.
You know, it's just how it goes. The economy's down. The watches
Yeah.
are going to go down.
Yeah, of course. Great for buyers.
Yeah.
Luxury.
So that takes us into Vault news. So the barbecue happened, and it was a great turnout, honestly.
So what was the barbecue for?
Yeah. So
that
for
didn't
those
get
who
a
weren't at
chance?
the barbecue, it's essentially a Cars and Coffee style event. Instead of in the morning, it's 12 to 2 p.m. and we have a barbecue food truck. It's with the city of Point Richmond, so they're all around. If you've been to Point Richmond, you know what it's like. It's very, very cool,
cute.
low key
Yeah.
spot. And it was a killer turnout. Like
Yeah.
there was live music, the food was great, there was no complaints, everyone was happy.
Yeah.
Dude,
so-
everybody dug the vibe, and it was kind of I like the
was
kind
cool.
of bohemian, kind of hippie vibe that.
Black Star kind of brings that.
Yeah.
It's a nice community vibe. with
Yeah.
the food truck being like the long queue behind it, and the music, everything.
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
great.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that every single month from April, which is now,
October?
to October.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably our most like diverse collection of cars in
Yeah.
such a
Yeah, we moved
Small
area.
moved
Space,
location
yeah.
and a different crowd
Yeah.
came in.
We-
yeah,
have a
literally
bit of
everything.
everything.
Yeah, it was a little bit of Solano people, and it was a little bit of the North Bay crowd that like usually wouldn't go to Solano because they're kind of far away. It was like a really good, like perfect mix.
It's just
for
funny
us.
because the difference is like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know why,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's right across the bridge.
yeah,
It's
the next
first
one's in
one.
May 5th.
Just
So
a different time of day also brought in different.
Yeah, the midday
a lot
thing
of
is
people were
nice.
commenting on that. Seemed like they liked the 12 to 2
It's
thing.
nice to
so.
have.
That will be continuing. That's because it was so much fun, and we're going to be doing more things with Point Richmond. I think in the summer. So stay tuned for that.
We have a Cars and Culture coming up, and it was fun the last time we did one. So it will be fun next time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and Cars
you
and
know,
Culture is moving up to Napa. We previously been doing it at Golden Gate Fields, and we're doing it in Napa now at Napa Valt, which is a cool space.
that's gonna be a killer event.
A lot of
very, very
space
nice.
for
Yeah.
parking, like nice geometric spots to take photos and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
definitely
Very clean and pretty.
coffee, all that stuff. We'll be there. So it'll be good. It'll be a good time.
And posters.
Posters. Yeah, they just came off the press. I
Hot
guess.
off the press.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
And you'll see
VJ, nice
They're
job.
very
with the
nice. Yeah,
posters.
VJ's killing it with the posters. If you can't tell from the ones behind me and Joe right now, there's a whole another assortment of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe throwing up here in the video
Mm-hmm.
of the recent
Yeah.
poster.
So, if you haven't noticed already, the season for car things has started. So,
Yeah.
we have like events every single weekend now,
Till,
almost
like, August.
until like probably like October or November. It's like an insane amount of stuff. Members get the most out of these events. So if you're not a member or you're curious to learn more about becoming a member, because we do a really bad job at providing that information to you, the link's down below.
way to sell that, Joe.
Well,
We don't
it's
market.
funny.
We don't market it.
We don't
is what
market
we
it.
do.
At
And
the
we're
car,
not
at
pushing.
barbecue, a
We're
lot of people were
exclusive.
coming up to me and asking about like, oh, how do I join? How do I join? And
Yeah.
it made me realize we don't ever tell people how to join. They
Yeah.
just, if they get lucky, they figure it out. So links down below. We're making it easier for you guys. And my job for the next couple months is to make sure that you guys know what the membership platform is all about. And so that it could grow and so that you could become part of our stuff and go to more events.
Maybe we should make it like a secret society,
Right now it
exclusive
is.
stuff.
like the Illuminati.
Right
Yeah,
now there's
keep
like a
it
sticker and they're like
completely hidden.
the crew, you know?
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
our sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tech CEO.
All right, so that brings us into project updates. As for me, I have literally nothing to report for the car stuff, other than cleaning up my fucking shop space. Like it's been a huge process. I actually never thought it would be this difficult, but
I
I'm
mean,
like
you guys had to
almost-
move so much stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that much.
You
stuff.
had so
But my dad
much-
had a lot of
So many
parts.
parts.
Well, my dad. Well, you
And
should
engines
come
and
when
stuff.
it's time. Neil and I are going to do a Cars and Coffee,
Yeah.
which you'll obviously
Sweet.
you guys will
That'd be
obviously
dope.
be associated with because it'll be a Valt event. But
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
it's looking really good. I mean, I'm pretty close to finishing. I got to do the office and stuff, but that has made me had no time. I've been driving the diesel, and I think I'm burning a little bit too much oil right now because
Nice.
like
Were
Are you guys
not?
putting a small office in there, or is
yeah,
it just
it's an
all car
office
space?
about the size of like the setup.
That's cool.
It's a good size. It's a good
Nice.
size.
Waiting area for your
Yeah.
customers.
No, it's gonna be co-working space.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like bar seating, coffee.
That's
stuff. Like,
amazing.
there's gonna be Wi-Fi. People can work there and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool spot. I'm
Should
excited
we,
for
should
it.
we rent a corner of it and move our podcast there to get
Oh
out of
man,
Shaun's hair?
let's do it.
Dude, but the thing is, everyone says that like you should do your podcast here. I'm like, 75% of the podcast hosts won't be driving to Concord. I guarantee it.
Yeah. This location is really good.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get you guys to Concord, but so we're gonna keep it here.
I would
But,
go to Concord.
Well, the easy part about coming over here is the opposite commute.
Yeah, it's
For you.
very
If
nice.
we go to Concord,
It'd be
dude,
better
yeah,
for
it's
his life.
No, it wouldn't because it's opposite commute.
It's opposite commute. It would take us.
It takes me 45 minutes.
over an
And
hour
it's
to
an
get there.
enjoyable drive because I can get the diesel like
Warm.
like kind of like to stretch his legs. But yeah, so basically in a couple weeks the shop will be finished.
Yeah, I really
um,
want to come see it.
And but in car news, I think I drove to Pioneer, which is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
In the diesel.
Oh yeah, I saw that
for
on
a-
your. I was looking at where you were.
So the car drove through snow and stuff. I felt unstoppable because I was parked in the
Train.
snow, and everywhere around me, with all like at this baby shower, it was all like Dodge diesel trucks, and I'm just like in the diesel,
That's
and I'm like feeling like a boss, and
400,000 kilometers.
yeah,
diesel.
and no, it's probably
Mile.
in kilometers, probably like 650 or
How
something.
many miles? Is it over 400,000 miles?
319,800 something like that.
Baby showers in Disneyland all in the same week. Ali's made you an honest man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh my god, this weekend was so annoying. Like, it's not the things. It's not the
You
things
set
that
him
I
up
did.
so well.
It's not the things that I
and he
did.
didn't take the loss.
It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable to go to LA. It was enjoyable to drive the diesel to Pioneer, because I've wanted to stretch its legs for a while. It was 300 miles, but like when I'm building this shop, like I really just want a weekend where I could just do that.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and it's because
Yeah.
every other weekend is.
Dude, you
is
should
Vault
have us
events.
out to help you with it. You
Yeah,
know,
dude.
all of us would come out and do that
to
with you for
Concord
a whole day.
You gotta go to Concord.
No, on a weekend, yeah.
Okay,
sure.
well, at some point, I'll have you guys come out.
Okay.
There.
My entire job now is just fucking moving a car from over there to over here.
I'm
and
gonna
then
need help
sweeping
painting
the
and
floor.
finishing my office
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
First
the
world
worst.
problems.
Let's just do it before
Moving
July,
a car.
when it's like 150 degrees out there.
Yeah. Dude, I will happily come out and do that. I love that place, and then I'll see Neil. That'd be
Yeah,
There you go.
But anyway,
Robert is tired of moving cars, so he needs help moving cars.
I think the diesel's burning oil. It just sounds different right now, but and it smells a little bit smellier. But you
Yeah,
know,
what are you gonna do?
you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm getting a power steering line replaced on the wagon.
Maybe that's.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's the power steering line.
No, two different things, but it's okay. Those are my project updates. Vijay, what do you got?
Oh, project update.
He's doing the CEO hands.
He's diamond handing. He has some
diamond
Bitcoin. He has some Bitcoin. I think he's probably.
I'm
The
gonna
halving's
launch.
coming up.
I'm gonna launch the next big product.
Bitcoin, but paper.
Nothing big.
Pegged
No, I'm gonna launch.
to gold.
I'm gonna launch what's called the carless driver. You walk to everywhere. Just at
It's an amazing
500
thing.
at $500 a month, you get your exercise in, and you drive a carless driver.
Nice.
$1 billion.
Well, yeah. What's your project update?
Just got colon flush down on the beat, which the colon looked extremely disgusting. So I talked to Jake and got some good tips. Jake, who's a member and friend of Vault. So
What's
yeah.
You mean your GT3 RS?
Yeah.
How much coolant
So
does that
I-
take? Like a liter or something?
It's like 20 ml.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
little
like a
tiny
little.
bit.
It's like a quarter of a beer.
I had to
It's
relook
like
up at
one
the
glass.
screen. I had to relook up at the screen because I thought you said colon flush.
No.
I think those things do exist.
Get it out.
It's that time of
Get it out.
year.
No,
Trying
it
to
was,
detox
it was
your
super
body.
easy. Yeah, like I
He's getting
ran
the summer bod.
some distilled water through the system because it was disgusting, and then Pujo had what seemed to be a slow puncture on the rear left, but I just used because Costco pumps were not able to fill it. It said low pressure too low, so I just had to use a 12-volt electric pump to fill it up, and it's fine now.
Robert, you got nothing to report?
We bought a 365 BB last week. My project, I guess, I feel like I can just fill in our dealership updates.
That's
for the
cool.
Project,
I
'cause
like
these
to
are the
like hearing
project-
about that stuff.
These are the projects. Yeah, we got a 365 BB from a client last week that we bought, and brought
is
it out
that?
to that Vault event. It's a 74 12-cylinder Ferrari. It was the first mid-engine 12-cylinder Ferrari ever built. This one's Rosso Dino, which is cool. You don't see that
Awesome.
many in that color. It's that like orange that
It
you
looks
see.
like
Yeah.
Sebring orange of the Corvette.
Yeah, it's
C7
like
Corvette.
I shouldn't say this, but Patrick calls it Chevrolet orange because it kind of looks like the orange on an old Chevrolet block. You know,
How many of those did they make? Because I don't really see a ton of those.
8.
That's cool.
I think it was either 787 or
Okay.
878 or something like that.
It's a great looking
I can
car.
look it up.
Yeah, it's mostly engine. Like half the car is like engine so wide and
Yeah.
like takes up all the space.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's
Yeah.
it's a boxer 12-cylinder 4.4.
It's not a flat V12, but it's a boxer, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. This is the thing that everybody debates about, but it is horizontally opposed.
It's always funny, like looking at those old Ferraris and just seeing how much like they're so over-engineered. Like just the
In
simplest
some
things.
places.
And the simplest things. They make so
Some
so
things are
complicated.
over-engineered and some things are horrendously under-engineered. Yeah, it's cool. They're cool cars. You know, they're a gray market car, so a lot of people are like kind of interested in them. You didn't grow up seeing a lot of them around because they just weren't ever sold in
The
here.
ashtrays are over-engineered.
There's 2 ashtrays. There's 1 ashtray in each door sill.
Especially for a 2-door car, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really
Everybody
big.
has to have their own ashtray.
That's over-engineered. Right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the 70s.
So that was cool. We got a 575 Super America, which is another really rare car. It's a manual, actually. I think there's like less than 14 that were sold as manuals.
Wow.
There were only 100 SAs. I hope I'm right about all these numbers. So the Super America is like the folding Targa top thing.
Okay.
It's this panoramic, this glass sunroof that folds back into the, like
Is it-
on top
You
of
guys
the
have
Powered?
that at the Otis shop, right?
Yeah, so it was a client car,
Nice,
and
yes,
then
I bet.
he's now selling it with us.
It's power-driven, right? Like it's like
The
you press
top,
a switch.
yeah, the top is a
Yeah,
it's
there's
an-
no way
it's a
that thing
motor.
is like a Miata.
Yeah.
was huge.
Some more race cars. We've also spent a lot of the like last week and a half just moving around shop. We're looking at a new warehouse up in Richmond that will hopefully move our dealership to. And we epoxied like the main unit that we store all of our cars in Berkeley, which looks really nice. And we just spent a lot of today kind of cleaning
Do you have
up
a
some
studio
cars.
inside the shop? Like good lighting and like good.
Yes, the
background and
new
everything?
place will have a really, really nice showroom and like storage area. And then the place where we store right now, after epoxying everything, we're going to work on some of the roofing just for like lighting and everything, and then we'll probably use that as a studio space in the future. So like for like the 964 3.8 RS that we just sold is getting shipped here from Tokyo, and like that car we really want to do a nice studio set with because it only has like 6,000 kilometers on it or something, so we can't really
What
drive
color?
it. It's metallic black. So for low mile cars, we need a studio space.
Yeah.
So that's what that'll be for. And race cars because we can't drive them anywhere.
Get like a turntable
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
disco balls. And
Oh, the other thing we decided, Derek and I made the executive decision that when we have enough money to buy a shop car, which we've decided not to buy one yet because it's just a waste of money.
Okay.
We want to get a Toyota Century.
Century?
that'd be
Oh.
cool.
That would be our client's like
Nice.
pickup car and everything.
You know, actually, you know, you guys should get
Dodge Caravan.
2018. How did you know?
You gonna say it? I knew it.
What happened to the 500?
How did you know?
The one that
the
Derek bought.
S500. Oh, it had some. One of his friends went and inspected it, and it had some scary engine noise. So
Yeah.
he didn't.
Oh,
buy it.
nice. Speaking of engine noises, sorry to cut you off there, but
No, that was my last point.
I saw it today. I saw a 997 drive by a convertible.
Oh no! Did it
drive
have like
by.
a lifter tick?
Oh
issue?
my god! The tick was
Turn
so,
it off. Turn it off.
The tick was so bad. I almost followed them to the parking lot and be like, "You need to bring this to a shop.
Yeah.
This thing is gonna blow up."
Well, did it sound like a valve?
It sounded
like a
horrible.
valve train
It
issue?
sounded oh yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded absolutely. It was like it was in Lafayette.
I don't
and
know if
I'm
that
like,
happens with 997s, but I know most Porsches.
Is it like the IMS sound or?
No, it sounded like a lifter tick. It sounded
Well,
like
a
a
lot of
really
the-
bad, like
the-
almost like you didn't change the oil like for like.
if they
5
sit
years
for a
or
really
something.
long time, a lot of Porsches.
Well, E3995s do that
Yeah.
too, but like this car
Yeah,
didn't look like it
lifters,
was sitting.
Yeah.
But like yeah, I'm like I was today. It was like I was like so shocked. I'm like I was getting coffee and I'm like I kind of feel like I should like
Tell
go and
them.
talk to them.
Yeah.
And tell them to fix this shit because that's not what it's supposed to sound. It's like that's not what your car sounds like.
Oh, that's scary.
But in other news, Shaun, do you have any products to report?
You know, let's see. We hopefully by the next podcast, I'm hoping that we have the motor actually in the Z. So the setup and everything is done. We're waiting for the valve cover to come in from Australia. So we'll see how that goes.
Was Australia like the only place you could find a valve cover for that thing? Or-
Special.
No. Well, it's like, I don't know. It's this gold powder.
It's like a
powder
cool-
coated valve cover that the guy
Say
said
Shaun
he
on
had in
God.
stock.
You have to install it upside down.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? So
Show with the late hit.
waiting on that. Supposedly the Mini Cooper motor is
On the way.
shipped.
It's been on the way for
It's
3 weeks.
shipped.
I just want you to know I've been editing videos. It's been on the way for about 3 weeks.
That's it.
It's
And
like
it
been
hit the
3-4 weeks.
it hit the Baltimore Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We last time.
no.
It's in the Baltimore River.
It shipped before Robert went to Italy.
Yeah.
I know that for editing.
Okay.
So
Shaun,
Well, you know how it is, dude. You know how, I mean, and I'm sure our audience does. It's like, you know, anytime you're waiting for anybody else in this car world, it's like,
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Things come up.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll see that car again.
Fast, good, or cheap.
sometimes a ship hits a bridge. Yeah.
Sometimes the
exactly.
ship hits a bridge.
I'm like, but I'm like, you know, I'm kind of not motivated to do anything
I mean,
up until I get everything else. Like,
You have a lot of cars.
yeah.
Speaking of cars, marketplace finds time. I just picked one car, 1991.
Oh yeah, I saw this one too.
I saw this one
a
as
good
an
color.
opportunity. It's
it
kind
a-
of shot.
It's just too expensive.
Is it a
It's
V12?
also shot. No,
It's an 8. It's a 1.
It's a Bornite R129. 1991 is my.
The
is
lowers
the-
need to be fixed though.
Yeah, it's my.
And those
It
wheels are
looks-
horrible.
It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Moonstone.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
this?
This
What
is my
called?
ideal year. I like 1991 for these cars. This to me looks like a restoration candidate.
Frozen.
Yeah.
It
you know?
probably needs top hydraulics.
It needs all of it. If
And
you
they're
can get
asking
it for,
they're asking 11, which is just unbelievable.
yeah, if you can get it for like 6 or 7
Yeah.
or 8.
Yeah.
It needs
Um,
it needs a well. The nice thing is if you return the lowers to correct color, then you don't have to worry about that bumper being all fucked
You
up.
ever think chrome wheels will come back in style?
I don't know.
Maybe
I,
at some point.
I don't know.
I mean, things are cyclical like that.
They look so bad.
Yeah, this does
I
need
gotta
to
say,
change.
chrome wheels have to be, unless it's like the right application. They are probably like
has to
generally
be-
the worst looking
Yeah.
thing you can.
It
do.
has to be in a muscle car from the 70s or something.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
look
and then
good,
even then, it's still like like some chrome, not
Yeah.
like the entire thing,
Yeah,
or
but this-
like polished lips or something.
Yeah.
No, maybe not chrome spokes.
if
but
this
yeah, this
wasn't
color is
repainted,
amazing.
Yeah, if this wasn't repainted,
Oh, it's not original.
well, I don't know. I mean, they call it blackberry metallic. Obviously,
no,
that's
yeah,
not
it,
it.
it's like frozen berry metallic of Porsche.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is like a factory. It's Bornite. It's factory color. I just don't know if it's like original. But if it is
I
original,
thought the description said it was an original color.
well, it says this SL has the very rare blackberry metallic color. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
like that doesn't mean whatever. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
that's my find.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
If someone bought this for like 5-6 grand and put like 10 grand into it, it would be worth the money.
Yeah, it would bat.
Derek
Um,
bought 2 of these in a week, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's keeping one and selling one.
So Vijay found.
Yeah, the ball crusher. Oh, you actually found a casket car.
It's called the dragster style.
Wait, is this
casket
not
car.
the one with the diff in your lap?
It is.
Oh, it is the one with the diff in your lap. I didn't realize it was actually a casket car.
It is a casket car which has won a lot of awards and prizes.
Yeah. Give this thing an award.
Pretty cool.
It's like saving the cost of cremation.
It's got really good aero.
I like the wheels.
Oh yeah, you're
Still
you're,
better than the
we're going
Alpine.
through slipstreams with this bad
Still
boy.
better than the Mercedes and the Alpine this year in F1.
Don't tell Mercedes.
I would love to see this car get hit in the front in slow motion.
Like in a crash test.
Yeah.
You realize
The whole car gets disintegrated.
Yeah, the entire car would just become like a
The wheels in the back
Single
just
plane.
keep moving and everything else like just disappears.
There's so many things that can go wrong with that. Imagine like not locking down the.
Wait. So the front folds forward.
Exactly. Imagine not locking that down.
And then it just closes on
And then
you.
you're on the freeway.
Well, no, it opens. Sorry, it opens backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so this
it
opens
just-
backwards, this
Although,
opens sideways,
wouldn't it
this
just
opens
create
forward.
a bunch of downforce on the back and lift the rear end, or lift the front end?
Yeah, I feel like you would be lifting the front end.
There's no
there's a
weight
big-
up front
There's a
at
big
all.
hole right there. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
This
that's
is more cosmetic than functional.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how much it costs to build.
That's where you sit.
It's lined like, is that how caskets are lined inside?
Yeah, sometimes they can be however you want them. Spend, how much money do you want to spend?
What the hell's going through this guy's mind? He's like,
And then he's
I
got a
wanna do
yoke.
something
It's got a
different.
yoke. You see that? It has a yoke.
Yeah.
That's all you could fit, probably. Actually, you
Almost
could fit
here.
a steering wheel.
Yeah, this
I
thing.
bet this thing is so hot.
I mean, the thing is, you're right. It is probably mad hot. The thing is, if you pull up somewhere in this, like, come on,
yeah.
you win. Nobody's gonna bring this. If you put this next to an F40, you might get more attention. It's just so ridiculous.
You will definitely get more attention. Look at
What you got to do is pull up and then close everything and stay inside of it. And it's like an open
And
casket.
then come out as the Undertaker.
Yeah.
You should be dressed
It
as the
would
Undertaker.
be perfect for Halloween.
I
Yeah,
think
this is crazy.
putting that all in the shopping cart would be a little safer than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, great
well,
find.
Vijay also found a
Heinous.
Volvo.
This is
yes.
probably like considered heinous by a lot of people.
It just ruined. Look at the proportions. It
Whoa,
looks
whoa.
like it doesn't have a frontal lobe.
Pickup conversion, huh?
Whoa.
Get some photos of
Yeah.
it.
What?
It's a P1800 pickup. So they cut off the best line
Oh
of the whole car.
no.
They made it like a
It's
914
like a
in the
U.
back.
It's a U.
Holy
yeah.
moly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's bad.
It's just a little
That's
sad.
wild.
bad.
It's just a little sad.
But not, I mean, done okay, I guess.
Hopefully it wasn't like a Survivor before that happened.
Hey, it's got
Yeah,
space.
no, the quality of it looks
There's
Yeah, it
more
looks like
space
it's
in the
well done.
Cybertruck's bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty well
Looks
done.
pretty well done, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Wouldn't pick that one. I'd be picking the real one. But
All right, Jake Bauer.
Jake Bauer's pick.
You'll recognize these again.
Jake, thanks for the selection.
Oh.
But no. But look at the price.
I've seen this.
They're
before.
asking-
Oh, this guy.
asking- yeah.
No, look at this. Look at this shit. I know this guy. I know. Look at this.
Is he selling some other stuff that's like really expensive?
I'm gonna need to blur that out or something.
259.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I saw the Evo.
$259,000,
I did see the Evo. too.
$92,000, $50,000, $169,000,
Yeah.
$79,000, $69,000 for Derek's car.
Yeah. But-
$69,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Big ass.
Marco, these cars are amazing, but I don't know. if
Yeah,
they're worth
the numbers are a
price.
bit high there, Bucko. 259 was it 259?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it is.
A Delta.
It's a Delta, and it's in
It's,
incredibly good condition. And
washing
it's
machine.
low mile, and all that stuff.
I love the dials. It looks
I
like
just cleaned one
rupee.
up.
I just can't
today.
like. Am I missing something? Is there something about this specific?
No,
Evo
no. I mean, it's
that's
been driven
special?
4,000 miles.
Yeah,
So
I just don't know why it doesn't go to.
Was
bat.
this at Isimi?
Seems like the kind of car to go
Was
to
this
bat.
at Isimi at some point?
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it.
There's the Francesco DCME has a couple Evos. So.
Yeah. Interesting.
Gotta go.
Oh, that's
I
right.
gotta run. Just skip my marketplace finds.
Okay, that's fine.
The other one,
Let's hold on until Shaun leaves,
oh yeah,
so I can make a fun disappearing sound or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 259. I don't know. I couldn't believe that.
Oh, really?
We'll see you this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday. I'll be here pretty early.
Okay.
Good night.
I can be here early too.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
text you then.
Yeah, the other find, which you guys have to have all seen on Facebook. Why is this on Facebook?
Wow.
yeah,
I
Valkyrie
actually
on
haven't
Facebook.
seen this. Los Angeles.
What's the price? $1.
It says 999,999, but obviously
how
that's
many
not
nines?
The actually, it's
1
not
million?
actually the ask.
Like less than 1
no,
million?
one under $1 million.
That's
But that's
probably-
not the ask. They said in the description the sale is not 999.
What do you think it'll be for? Like 5 million? 10
I have
million?
no idea, but I would buy it if I had the money. I want one of these.
These things are wild.
They're so cool.
Hmm.
I mean, I would take this over like any Pagani or any Koenigsegg or almost any Ferrari.
I saw one during
They're
Car
just
Week.
so cool.
I saw one during Car Week and it's like so breathtaking.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable to
It's
see it.
just
This
so
space is cool
wild.
too.
Yeah,
I
it's
almost
really
I
nice
almost
space.
feel like it's just to get them to like
yeah, I think it's like
look.
advertising for the
Yeah.
space. It says private clients only,
Yeah.
which is like, okay, well, why did you post it on?
Even the electric motors in this sound like spaceships. It's
yeah,
insane.
it's so
It's
cool.
so crazy.
But that's cool.
That was it. Not because it's an actual fine, just because I couldn't believe it was on Facebook.
Apparently, there's like a mandatory $250,000 service on this after 1 year, something like that.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
A lot of people have canceled orders, right?
Yeah, because
But I don't think it's because of that service. I think it's just like,
an excuse to get out of it. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Shaun has disappeared, so no marketplace finds for him.
Weird.
And that brings us into the main topic of the best long distance cars. So this weekend, as you have heard from a couple minutes ago, I went to LA this weekend. I wanted to drive the W140, but Ali vetoed it and made me drive. Not made me. I drove my mom's 2019 Mercedes wagon, which is probably a better car to drive to LA anyway.
Yeah.
But the tires on it are like really thin. The sidewalls are
Oh.
like 35 or something.
Yeah.
So like the wheels have been hit so many times with potholes that they're like kind of bent a little bit, so you get this really bad resonance.
Really?
It's really bad. It's kind of like it's like very stress inducing on a Highway 5 drive.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But it got me wondering, like money no object, kind of like what is the best long
money no object
distance
that
car?
part.
Well, I mean,
But I've got some that are pretty no object.
So we'll go with Robert first, since we're here.
Vijay and I both did the E55, so I'll let you take that E55. Probably for the exact same reasons.
Yeah, I borrowed Joe's E55 or his dad's E55 for a month or
They're
two.
great.
Yeah.
I would want a wagon for a long distance, just to like put all my stuff, but also a sedan. I think I just put this because it was really top of mind, because when I was in Italy, we visited a collection and the guy had a 600, but Mercedes 600. They're just like, it's unbelievable. It was like the kind of car at the time where like everybody else was like making a car, and Mercedes made the 600, and it was
Is it
like,
the late 90s
Oh, you think
one?
that's a car? No, the 60s.
60s,
The Pullman.
okay.
The
Oh,
big one, the big hydraulic one. Yeah.
The one that was like what 40
driven
grand.
by
Put your arm off.
dictator,
Rebuild the
the dictator
hydraulics?
car.
Yeah, the dictator car. It was just like decades ahead of every other car in every system. All the hydraulics are amazing. The seats move like 10 times the speed because they're hydraulic. It's just amazing. And I didn't get to drive one, but I would just love to experience one on a long journey if it's in good shape and like running well. And then I've been spending too much time around Derek, so a DS or an SM, because their suspension is amazing. I mean, like, it's basically, isn't it the same suspension as the 600?
It's the same
Any French car,
Yeah.
any French car, if it's well sorted, it's the best for long drives.
So either one of those, I feel like an SM would be cool just because it's an SM and they look so cool. And then the same influence from the same collector had a Bentley Continental T, which was green over green, with like the stamped aluminum, like that aluminum pattern, the circular pattern. I don't know what they call it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm
It's very like Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin of the time.
I'm not sure what it's called.
And I just remember being a kid and watching like our TV guide had like a car reviews channel, and you could like go look at like consumer reviews of cars. And I remember watching like every new Bentley on there that came out, and I always thought the Continental T and like the Arnage, one of those would be just amazing.
Yeah, your mental age is like 78 or 90 at this point.
But those things are just amazing to me. I mean, they have like such an insane amount of torque.
Yeah.
The interior is just such a nice place to be. It's kind of like one of those cars that I feel like the only people that bought those cars were people that were born rich.
Old money.
Yeah, old money. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Big time.
It's just all about like, having a little cup of tea and driving all
big
across
time.
country.
Money, no object.
Yeah.
Sort of choices.
Vijay, what about you? What'd you choose?
Yeah, so like lately, of course, the E55 AMG features in my list, and then lately I've gone down a rabbit hole of exploring French cars, and I've found that they're exceptionally good for long drives. This past weekend, I got a nice lengthy ride in a Renault 16 TX, a 1976 model.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it looks.
Is it a sedan?
It's
Sedan?
no, it looks like a hatchback with a mildly sloping rear roof. It's like.
So like a shooting
It's
brake?
like a Sedano hatchback.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it had exquisitely good ride quality, and you can hustle it through the corners. It doesn't have hydraulic suspension; it's like conventional mechanical torsion bar suspension. But I found it so good. And this particular example was almost concourse condition, and he
Wow.
was super nice with letting me, sit in the car through like different sorts of roads, bumpy roads. And he
Cool.
mentioned that on a rally with a bunch of old German cars like 356s and all,
Yeah.
all these Renaults and Citroens like were way faster through these broken old tight back roads because
wow.
they just wouldn't notice any of the bumps.
Yeah.
And even I felt that vibe with these cars. And
That's cool.
fun story about this particular car that I experienced. The owner drove it from here to LA and won a award at a show there.
And then drove it back.
Yeah, because it's so supremely comfortable.
Yeah.
The Renault 16 TX. Yeah, I've also liked driving in my Peugeot 405 on highways because it's also nice and cushy because French people decided that if something's uncomfortable, it's not worth doing in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Fuji 405 like is also nice. And the unlikely answer being the Honda Beat, because I've driven it across the continent already.
And it was enjoyable
Yeah,
to some extent.
It was enjoyable because I had earplugs on for 2 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that.
Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised with the driving experience of that car when I drove it.
It was
to do
really
the interior.
comfortable on the highway. I
Extremely
drove
comfortable.
Jake's the other day back from the barbecue.
Yeah, it rides good.
It was
for-
like really
it doesn't feel tinny shit can sort of
it
thing.
was really well behaved on the highway. I thought it was gonna be like tram lining and like being blown over by things, but it's
Yeah, it can hold its own.
It's fine. But yeah, the Peugeot is like a do it all sort of car for me.
I want to say Maybach 57
Yeah.
really badly.
Yeah, that's a
'cause
good answer.
They are
I
like,
also
That's basically
Fantastic.
that is the modern equivalent of making the Pullman choice. Right?
yeah.
I recently saw a full video
The same
about
dude that had the Continental T and the 600 met us for lunch in a 52S.
57.
50,
Wow.
57S, sorry. Is
Oh.
it 57 and 62?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay.
I don't know if you've seen the commissioned Turbo R that was made for the Sultan of Brunei. It's a blue one. It's a estate conversion of a Bentley Turbo R. It's
Whoa.
blue with crazy yellow interiors.
Whoa.
Sultan of Brunei, Bentley Turbo R estate. Yeah, that blue one.
Oh my god.
It's
This thing is a disaster. I guarantee you turn this car on and you go over a speed bump and everything always like
Falls
like
apart.
wiggles and because this is I mean they drive great, but like it's not like a long. I mean at least the one I drive isn't like
A
the
long
long
distance
distance
drive.
car, you know.
Yeah.
And I've driven a 57, and it's insanity inside and it's insanity outside, especially if you get the right two-tone colorway. And they drive great, but like they are so problematic
Yeah.
that like I almost wouldn't drive it to LA.
The last like forum post I read about one, somebody was like, I think somebody said they bought it for like $39,000 and spent like $56,000 on maintenance the first year they owned it.
Yeah, I mean like the one that we had for a
I
little
mean,
bit.
see, the thing is, this thing was built for people who could afford to just
Yeah, you
pay
just,
for everything.
You just
right?
fix
It's
the
like,
problem.
If you can't afford to
Yeah.
own a car that
Yeah,
costs,
you just fix it. This
that much
we
to own,
we
yeah.
bought the one that we bought was 42,000, and before we even took ownership of it, it needed like $40,000 worth of work.
Whoa.
And then my friend sold it and lost like 15 grand on it and just didn't want to see it again.
Okay, scenario.
So this is the scenario. So we have collectively decided that Valt will no longer host events or have a podcast, but instead we will just be hosting a racing series. in
Like
which-
what kind of racing? Like, are we like a professional racing series, like
It's
a
a
Lemons racing?
It's a
series?
single make race.
Okay,
Like
sorry, I
MX
should let- I
Cup.
should let him finish.
like MX5 Cup, right?
Yeah, so it's a single make race across all of the popular tracks in the country, and the award at the end of the series is a perfect example of the single make of the car, right? The model. So
Joe's gonna do my block.
Vault, that's a good idea. Vault celebrates all kinds of cars and people, right? We don't like pick the basic one, so you're not really gonna choose like a modern 911, right? I mean, like, that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So what car are you choosing for your make? And you get brownie points if it's something that hasn't been done before. So if you say E30, cool, that makes sense, but it's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
done. Miata, been done. Crown Victoria, done.
Citroen DS19 Palace edition.
Citroen
Maybach
DS19.
Longilette with a cage. Oh, that's a really good question.
Palas?
Yeah, PALLAS, Palace. I don't know. I mean, Citroen did have some success in rallying initially because of the goodness of the suspension and ride quality, all that stuff.
Wow.
And then what did you say, Robert?
No, I did not actually mean what I said. I thought we
It's
were.
good. This is fun. It's a fun alternative, I think. What would you choose in your single make?
I really have to think. I'm sorry.
Volvo.
No, I'm not. I'm trying not to do Volvo.
Okay. Saab.
That was I was actually
Saab 900.
contemplating Saabs, like SPGs or something. Although you don't want to ruin all the SPGs.
It's too bad Shaun left. He had so many good marketplace finds today.
He always finds the best.
Dude, the Planet Express ship from Futurama.
Shaun, you're here with us in spirit.
Where does
I
he
guess.
find this shit?
I don't know what but yeah, for those who are watching, these are all his his picks today.
Honda Fit. I think Kevin would say Honda Fit.
Honda Fit's been done, I think, so he doesn't get brownie
it has
points, but
been
he would
done
say
for
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Man, what's yours, Joe?
I think it could be fun to do like supercharged 4-cylinder W203 Mercedes, like the 230 compressors.
That'd be
That's
fun.
like
That'd be really
basically
fun.
an E46, but like a Mercedes. No, I bet no one does that, and that could be realistic.
Yeah. And it's actually like a car that a touring car that could like.
It could be a thing that actually happens.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be like my basic answer. I don't know about.
I might do like a tourist show. I feel like a tourist show could be kind of fun because there's so many parts. I mean, if you have to do stock car.
Should do like a Chrysler turbine car or something.
Yeah.
Chrysler. I don't think they have enough of
The
them
other
to make a
things
single
I
make
was
race.
thinking, I was trying to think of like interesting pre-war stuff because I just like love the idea of doing like Model T racing, like an entire modern series of Model T racing.
Basically,
Although that
like
obviously exists.
50% of the people die at the end of
Yeah,
the race.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What about the what was the C compact? Oh, that. Yeah, is that what you were talking about?
No, I was talking about the sedan.
The compact.
But this would be funny.
Those are just so funny. I mean, they're just nobody cares if you destroy all of them. So, and they did make them in manuals, I think.
Wow, 6-speed manual. That's insane.
Oh yeah. This one is a manual.
Honestly, this is better.
I had
This is
a
better
friend.
than mine.
I had a friend in high school with one of these.
Is this some sort of consequence of a tax bracket to get the cars stubby?
I don't know.
It probably is a
But like, why did they send
Yeah.
these here? Cloth interior, lift back, manual, supercharged C class. It had to have been for like a
Tax bracket.
thing or
yeah. This is
Like,
wild.
India
Yeah, I think
definitely has
this is the correct answer. This would be amazing. Actually, what would be even cooler now that I think about it, it's not a single make, but it'd be really really fun to do like a compact like race challenge.
like the E36.
All of the
compact,
compacts like against all of them against each other, like the E36, the E46, this one.
I forgot there was an E46 compact.
Yeah, they're all over
Peugeot.
there. Yeah, all the compact cars like battling it out.
Yeah, that would be good.
I guess they're hatchbacks. So these are just hatchbacks,
Yeah.
really. But anyway, yeah, those are good answers.
Cool. That was an
But-
easy challenge.
Easy challenge. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder, to be honest.
It was hard for me, and I'm still not set on my answer. But
Yeah,
that's
I'm not totally set either. But
fine. My first thought was like an old Continental,
W12
like old Lincoln
Fate.
Continental, or something.
W12.
Yeah,
Fate.
W12 Fate.
that'd be amazing
Or
too.
W8 Passat. W8 Passat Racing. Whoever can finish 5 laps wins.
V10 Toric diesel.
Yeah. Whoever
it's like
can
a
get to the
tractor pull
track
race.
wins.
Yeah, just make it a tractor pull. Whoever tows the most weight wins. Period.
You know, like an old Corvette racing series would be kind of fun. It's obviously done, but like C5 racing or C4
yeah,
racing.
C4 or
would be fun.
C5 probably hasn't been. I bet C5's been done, but I bet C4 isn't.
I mean,
there
It was
isn't
at least
really-
done in period.
Yeah, for sure. Period.
I mean, they're not bad.
No, they're
cars.
pretty good cars. I think they'd be a lot of fun
Yeah.
in a series. And probably fairly competitive.
Yeah, but tell us what you would pick. Comment down below. Make sure to be subscribed to this channel if you haven't already, because we post every single week and it's a lot of fun for us, and we're getting better and better, and the videos are getting more fun. And yeah, so without further ado, do you guys have anything else?
No.
Diamond hands,
Diamond hands.
CEO man.
No.
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.
See ya.